Afternoon traders. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend and is having a good trading day. Now, before I get into the show, I really do want to thank all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. And if you're not a subscriber and you are watching, please go ahead and do so. I really do think you're going to gain a lot of valuable information from my technical analysis. All right, with that said, let's go into the ETF that we do highlight every day. That is the SPDR, the SPY. So after making a 52-week high here last week, we did pull back a little bit. We didn't even get down to this 10 SMA right here, that blue line. We did kind of, consolidate a little bit, and now we're back up near that 52-week high, guys. So the way we closed, there's a high probability that we are going to get back up above this 52-week high tomorrow. So watch this very carefully tomorrow. Let's see if we get above this, today's high tomorrow. Take out that 52-week high. We'll be in a slightly overbought situation. I'm really not too concerned. If you look in the past, guys, we do get in these overbought situations, right? And they can last for a very, very long time, right? Take a look at this, all right? But what does concern me a little bit is the way it's the steepness, how quickly we went from these lows from right before Halloween all the way till today and possibly tomorrow, guys. I mean, we shot up in the last 8, 9, 10 trading days pretty quickly, pretty fast. We covered a lot of ground here. So guys, again, what I'd like to see tomorrow is maybe take out that 52-week high, probably the next 3, 4, 5 trading days, bounce around here, let this consolidate before we make another high. That would be the healthy thing for the market to do. All right, with that said, let's go into 3 stocks that look really good going into tomorrow. First one is STNG, Scorpio Tankers. So Scorpio today did close above this 50-day moving average, which is extremely bullish, guys. We haven't done this in a very, very long time. We did gap up. We never came back down, closed the gap. We're back into this value area. That's where 80% of all trades happened this past year. We're back in the lower end of here. So now what, guys? Well, there's a few things. First of all, like I've mentioned in the past, let's bring this up on that 513 EMA chart real quickly. Here we go. The 5 EMA is above the 13, bullish sign. I did mention this in the past where we tried taking out that 1170, 1175 area a few different times, only for us to fail and make that 52-week low. The only difference is this time, guys, I really do think we're going to challenge that 1165, 1175 area, and I think we're going to take it out for a multiple of reasons. A lot of them fundamental, but technically, guys, take a look. The 5 EMA this time is above the 13. In the past, that 5 EMA is below the 13, and anytime that 5 EMA is below the 13, it's a negative sentiment in the stock. This time, we're above, the 5 is above the 13. We're going to challenge that 1165, 1175, let's call it on the high end. We're going to break out of that range, and then we're going to retest that $14 range right up here, guys. We tested that a few different times in the past, and then we failed. So now I think but once we get above that 1175, we're going to go right to 14, and then after that, probably in the high teens, low 20s. Okay, that is STNG. Be patient with this one, guys. We will get rewarded. All right, next stock that had a lackluster day today, TLRY, TLRY. Did have a nice spike here right before the election, came down when earnings came out. Now I think this is a really good time for your risk reward. Let's bring this up on that 10, 50, and 200-day moving averages with the Bollinger charts. If you take a look, guys, look where this stopped right here today, right here at that midpoint at 704. Had a little bit of support right here. This is where the algorithms stepped in and bought. So again, we need to watch this for tomorrow, okay? If we get below this 704 tomorrow, which we're not too far away, we're about, 26 cents away from the close, we're going to have to target this 50-day moving average, guys. But conversely, if we get above today's high tomorrow, we'll be above this version point of control. We'll start challenging this 10 SMA right here at 791 and that 200-day moving average right there at 808. So watch those key levels again. If you want to take a small position and you're nimble enough, maybe buy early tomorrow on a small pullback, make sure it holds at 704, 705 area, because again, if it doesn't, there's a high probability it's going to want to get below this or is going to want to retest this 50-day moving average down here. Okay, guys? So again, watch this very carefully tomorrow. Be a buyer above that first 30-minute candle, and then use that midpoint Bollinger Band, that 704, 705 as your out. All right. Last stock that looks pretty good going into tomorrow is PEIX. Pacific Ethanol. Here's one after earnings. Had this massive run, guys, from mid-July. Where it was trading. A buck, went up to $11, pulled back. Now had earnings. Had really nice earnings actually. Really good conference call, but the chart doesn't look that good. This is showing signs of a little bit of stabilization right here. So if tomorrow you're interested in buying this name, you think this is pulled back enough, this would be a great risk reward setup for you. Again, be a buyer above today's high tomorrow, and then use today's low of $5.32 as your out price. Okay, guys, that's PEIX. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday afternoon. My name is Eric, and you could reach me at eric@valueareatrader.com or just by leaving a comment down below. Now, again, if you're not a subscriber and you like the show, please go ahead and subscribe. I really do think you'll gain a lot of valuable information, not only from my technical analysis. I try to show you, how to trade, when to get in, when to get out, why we're getting into a trade. And if we do make a mistake, we try to keep those mistakes to a minimum. All right, everyone, have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow after the close. And remember to trade smart and be safe.